गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा सद्गुरु साई पति पुरीशा सद्गुरु साई पति पुरीशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा साक्षात परब्रह्म साई गुरु वंदना सत्य साई साक्षात परब्रह्म साई गुरु वंदना सत्य साई गुरु पररंजन गुरु परमेशा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा सद्गुरु साई पति पुरीशा सद्गुरु साई पति पुरीशा चरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा चरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा साक्षात परब्रह्म साई गुरु वंदना सत्य साई गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंदा गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंदा गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंदा मंदर गिरिधर शिरडीपुरीश्वर मंदर गिरिधर शिरडीपुरीश्वर जयपतीश्वर साई शिवा जयपतीश्वर साई शिवा जयपतीश्वर साई गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंदा गुरुदेवा सुंदर रूपा श्री साई देवा 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 वैदेह मोहन नारायण
अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. To the one whose form embodies the entire universe, whose presence permeates all that is movable and immovable, whose grace alone can confer on us the highest state, to that Satguru we offer our collective salutations. Respected elders, esteemed guests, brothers and sisters, and everyone watching us live from around the world, Sai Ram and Guru Purnima greetings to all.
What a blessing it is to celebrate this auspicious occasion in the divine presence of our most beloved Satguru Srimad Sudan Sai. On behalf of all the devotees present here and around the world, thousands of students and millions of beneficiaries whose lives are being impacted every single day, we offer our collective gratitude to you, Swami, for laying out the path for us to follow and holding our hand every step of the way.
This is indeed a very special Guru Purnima, and what we just witnessed is truly momentous, as the second convocation of the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence that was presided over by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmuji. As was mentioned earlier, a total of 123 students appeared for the examinations and were found eligible to receive their degrees. This includes 44 postgraduates and 79 undergraduates. As we call out the names of the candidates, we request them all to come and receive their certificates from Satguru.
From the postgraduate girl students, Master of Science Mathematics, Nandini SM. Varsha Verma. Master of Science Physics, Reshma Shekhar Kundar.
In MSc Life Sciences, we have Jayashri V, Kavya GK, Ramya Krishna J, S. Sushma, Suma MS,
Master of Arts Sanskrit, Kaligotla Lalita Manasa. M. Saubhagya Lakshmi. Master of Arts Kannada, Vaishali K. Veena Annappa Nayak.
In Master of Arts English, we have M.K. Geetanjali. Master of Arts Economics, Apurva M.R. and Sridevi K.
From the undergraduate girls, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, we have Bandi Sharvani. Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Physics, Computer Science, we have Bhagyashri. Shita. Namrata MN, and Ture Vinisha.
Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Economics and Computer Science, K. Abhinaya. P. Malya. Bachelor of Arts, English, Economics and Computer Applications, A. Shivani. Chityala Shreya Reddy. Gayatri M. J. Navanita. K. R. Nityashri. K. Sai Likhita. Kotlabad Dharani. L. Jhansi.
M. Kirtana, N. Anusha, Nishka MV, Pallati Laya, Pilli Kalyani, Preeti Mahala, S. Maithili, Sneha GS, T. Kirtana.
Bachelor of Arts, Vedic Studies, Annapurneshwari. Anagha. Anusha. Archita SN. Ashwini R. Bhavya Shri Guttula. Divya Sundar. Gayatri HS. Hamsa Shri MB. Periseti Lakshmi Sneha.
Priyanka Mallappa Kajgar, Nirmala Reddy, Ruchita K, Shravani BN, Shweta N, Sai Mata R, Sai Bhumika TR,
A total of 60 girls have graduated this academic year 2022-2023. Moving on to the boys section, in the postgraduate boys, MSc Science Physics, we have Shivakumar S. And Shivakumar Khobri. MSc Life Sciences, Chetan SB. MA History, Pramod Siddhareddy. Shivaprasad S. Bhatt.
MA Sanskrit, Shivakoti Shai Kaushal. Shashank. Sai Kaushal. MA Kannada Anil. Virupaksha Swami. MA English Mahesh. Pratap Alier Singh. R. Sai Kishore. Shubham.
From Master of Arts Economics, we have Karthik Gowda CM. Lohit Kale. Vinayak Vithal Desai.
Moving on to the undergraduate boys.
Puneet Raj BM. Yatish Kumar S.
Bachelor of Arts, Vedic Studies, Abhishek. Amit Sharanappa Angadi. Girivardhan VK. Harshit K. Rao. Karthik VK. Lalit. Madhu MC.
Munesh S. Prem Sai Banala. Raj K. Narang. Rajiv HS. Ratish Nagabhushan S. T. Krishna Bharat. And Vishnu V. Atreya. Once again, offering our many, many congratulations and best wishes to all our students.
May we now invite all the gold medalists along with the Board of Governors of the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence for a group photograph.
We first call upon all the Board of Governors. And we invite all the gold medalists, boys and girls. Next, we request all the postgraduate girls to come up on the stage quickly for their group photograph. All the undergraduate girl students, please be ready. Form in the front. Go in the front. Go in.
Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmat Acharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Beginning with Lord Shiva to Adi Shankara and the entire lineage of Gurus, we offer our collective obeisance. As Satguru just mentioned in his convocation address, that the onus of upholding and continuing this tradition rests on all our students. While most of our students have joined back our institutions and are serving as staff in various departments and capacities, a considerable number of alumni also support the institution, particularly the education program.
On this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, the younger alumni collectively offer their gratitude to Satguru by pledging their support for the education of their younger brothers and sisters through the Each One Educate One program. On behalf of the entire group, we first request Sister Saubhagya to offer our collective gratitude on behalf of all the girls alumni. And may we now call upon Brother Niketan to offer collective gratitude.
Over the last 10 years, besides nutrition, education, and healthcare, the revival and spread of Sanatana Dharma has taken center stage in the mission of Satguru. In the past, this sacred knowledge of the self was exclusive to certain sections of the society. Satguru, however, is graciously and benevolently bestowing this knowledge to all without any barriers, as he says, self-realization is the birthright of every human being.
This knowledge, granted through Sadhguru's various discourses and talks, has been recorded for posterity. And as is tradition, this year too, we will have the launch of various publications in several languages, both in print and digital formats, so that it is available to all and will benefit people from every corner of the globe. Today, the various global teams of Sri Sathya Sai Premamrutham Prakashana seek Sadhguru's blessings for the launch of 38 publications in 17 world languages and 2 Indian languages. As we call out the names, we request them to come onto the dais and offer the publications to Sadhguru. First, we have the team from Malaysia presenting Uvacha Volume 15 that is translated into Chinese, published by the Divine Will Society. Next, the team from Croatia will present God Management and Spirituality 101, translated into Croatian and published by Sagar DO. In the Dutch language, we have Uvacha Volume 12 and Audiobook 12 for release by the team from the Netherlands, published by Sai Anandam Stichting.
From France, we have Uvacha 15 in French, published by Editions Amour Universelle. Coming up next is the team from Germany with the books From the Heart, Volume 1, From the Heart, Volume 2, Sanathana Dharma Simplified, Part 1, and Sanathana Dharma Simplified Part 2 in German, published by Om Verlag GmbH. Now we have the team from Greece presenting Master the Mind Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4 in Greek, published by Trimegestos Publishing.
In Hindi, the official language of India, we have Spirituality 101, published by Sri Sathya Sai Premamrutham Prakashana. The team from Italy has translated Uvacha Volume 17 and Spirituality 101 into Italian, published by Sai Prema Publications. Uvacha Volume 9 in Japanese is the next offering by the team from Japan.
In Kannada, the regional language of Karnataka state, the team has translated 4 books, Uvacha Volume 7, Uvacha Volume 8, Sanathana Dharma Simplified Part 2, and Satguru Speaks Volume 1, published by Sri Sathya Sai. From Lithuania comes the offering of Uvacha Volume 16,
Macedonian, presented by the team from Macedonia and published by Association Bozestevna Ijubo. The team from Nepal has translated Uvacha Volume 8 and An Inner View a Day into Nepali, published by the Society for Selfless Service.
In Polish, Uvacha Volume 18 and Satguru Speaks Volume 1 are presented by the team from Poland, published by Stalwart Jeszczenia Misja Prema. Up next from Russia is the offering of Uvacha Volume 15 and audiobooks Volume 12 and 13 in Russian, published by Prema Publishing House. We now have the team from Serbia with Uvacha Volume 2 translated into Serbian, published by Udruženje Sanathana Dharma.
From Slovenia is the offering of Uvacha Volume 12 and Spirituality 101 in Slovenian, published by Društvo Uvacha. Uvacha Volume 17 and Spirituality 101 in Turkish are presented by the team from Turkey, published by Prema Publishing.
On this auspicious day, we have 3 new book releases in English and 1 audiobook, published and offered by the Sri Sathya Sai Premamrutham Prakashana team. First, the team will offer Uvacha Volume 19 and audiobook Volume 4. We will now have Satguru Speaks Volume 2.
The next publication is a special set of ancient wisdom, repackaged and made relevant for all times. It is Satguru's own commentary and his experiential wisdom of the Gita titled Bhagavad Gita, a summary by Sri Madhusudan Sai. The publication records a series of discourses delivered on the Gita over a period of 1 year during the Let's Learn Bhagavad Gita program. His detailed chapter-by-chapter explanations of the key shlokas have been encapsulated in a set of 4 volumes. And this set is yet another effort of Satguru of taking this timeless message to every house, or as he said the other day, Ghar Ghar Gita. We invite the entire team of Sai Prakashana to come for a group photograph.
Whatever children learn at a tender age leaves a lasting impression throughout their lives. For the convenience of our students and teachers, a structured form of teaching and learning Paravidya, or the higher spiritual knowledge, was introduced by Satguru in 2020. In this regard, we are very happy to announce that much of the content has been compiled in the form of textbooks.
We now request Brother Lohit DK and Brother Amrut Kalal, who are both the Paravidya coordinators for all campuses, to present the books to Satguru. These textbooks on Subhashita, or words of wisdom, have been curated in a manner that attracts the attention of children of varying ages from grades 6 to 10, with in-depth explanations through stories, activities, and colorful pictures.
The same spiritual knowledge has also been curated and made available, tailored to the various professions and roles that one might have, in a way that can be practiced and implemented in everyday life, through the novel program, the Institute of Human Values, which was established in 2019, an online learning platform offering various courses like mindful teaching, dharmic parenting, dynamic parenting, dharmic management, Indian culture and spirituality, compassionate healthcare, and more, can be accessed from the comfort of one's own home, absolutely free of cost. Thus far, close to 2,000 students from across 50 countries are undertaking these courses.
This evening, Satguru will be graciously blessing the healthcare team from the Sri Sathya Sai Sarla Memorial Hospital and Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, all of whom have completed the Compassionate Healthcare course. As we call out the names, we request you to come and collect your certificate of completion from Satguru. We begin with Dr. Vani Jayaraman, Dr. Padmashri R, Dr. Uma SV, Dr. Sarita Purushothaman, Dr. K. Suryaprabha,
Dr. Archana Chakravarti, Ms. Chitra G, Dr. Aishwarya S, Dr. Priyanka Holla, Ms. Navyashri KP,
Dr. Rashni BJ, Dr. Aishwarya Kajgar, Dr. Namita Bali, Dr. Priyanka Matapati, Dr. Ranjita Kesi, Dr. Shruti Nula,
Dr. Sai Lakshmi, Dr. Bhavya SC, Dr. Kirti AV, Dr. Sapna Purushottam, Dr. Veena KS,
Dr. Kulbhushan Bali, Dr. Puneet Kumar, Dr. Raghavendra R, Dr. Harsha PJ, Dr. Akkaraju NV Prasad,
Dr. Fanindra MS, Dr. Rajeshwar Rao, Dr. Abhayan Som, Dr. Hemant Kumar,
Dr. Jagmohan SV, Dr. Nandish Kumar S, Jaychandra AS, Dr. Likith J, Dr. PV Ram Mohan,
Dr. Abhijit Musale, Dr. Anand Vettur, Dr. Mahesh Sagar K, and Dr. Nikhil M.
May we now invite Dr. C. Srinivas, Chairman of the Sri Sathya Sai Health and Education Trust, to address all of us. Dr. C. Srinivas currently leads the global chain of Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Centers for Child and Maternal Health Care. Dr. C. Srinivas.
Most revered, dearest and beloved Satguru, you have filled our hearts and our beings with giving all of us this privilege and great blessing to witness the proceedings of the afternoon and what we just now saw. My dear revered brother Narsimurthy and distinguished Srikant Murthy and dear brother of the university, sisters and brothers, faculty of the university, and the stars of the day, the students who have graduated from the class of 23 from what was just declared by none other than President Draupadi Murmu, the finest university in the world in the making, the Sri Sathya Sai University of Human Excellence. Why and how does this university become one of its very own kind and leading to become, if one might dare say, the very best? To somebody who's been associated with dear Swami's education from 1971, I think it is 52 years. The first introduction, my dear class of 23, that we are privileged to get as a student when we enter the portals of this university is a very distinguishingly different feature. Can all of you put your hands on your heart and say, which university in this world will have a founder like Madhusudan Sai? He who was once a student of his master who made him what he is today, his beloved Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. So the first distinguishingly touching, unique feature of this university is what Sathya Sai Baba once told me when I entered as my first greetings were, "You are my child." Ponder over that. For a being of that magnitude, magnificence, and never ever to walk planet Earth, to make a statement which comes from the core of what constitutes divinity, "You are my child." That, my dear class of 23, is your rarest of rare privilege, to be his dear, very own children. Now, today we witnessed on the sacred Guru Purnima day the Convocation. While Convocation begins with letter C, I think the Convocation in the Sathya Sai University is more a connection which has now culminated. Today, you have received a certificate of connection with the Master who is chiseling you and making you. That in the times ahead, it will tell what that connection can hold. Like the beautiful line, "One look, one time, a journey made for a lifetime." That is what happens with that one connection. Cherish this moment, cherish this connection, because this connection will now beat as your heart beat now on. And that is the beauty of passing out from Sathya Sai University of Human Excellence. You will see in times to come what the power of this connection can do. You will see that he sitting in your heart, guiding you from the recesses of your heart and mind, will make you go about your life in ways that he wants you to go about. There can be no greater education that you can lead than to become what is your dream and aspiration, to become an instrument in His sacred hands. Today, you have received a certification of becoming an instrument. No certificate can equal that anywhere in the world. If you are a chosen child as an instrument of the divine, you have to put your palms together and then submit yourself to that great master. The end of every education in any part of the world is only to get a glimpse of becoming that instrument. Today, my dear children, you are passing out as instruments of the divine, made by the divine, chiseled by the divine, and finally, for work of the divine. The divine only knows one language, the language of the heart. The only language that bounds the entire races of the world, irrespective of what languages that are spoken or conveyed or communicated. The language of love is the language that the instrument will now work with. God bless all of you on this most momentous day. Today cannot be the kind of any other day you would have seen hitherto or possibly will see hereafter. Cherish every moment of this and remember you came as students hoping for an education and an admission, but now are passing out with a connection and as an instrument of the divine. God bless each and every one of you. God bless my lovely audience. You are truly the divine who have now become people as human beings on two legs. There are so many from so many diverse backgrounds here, but I think we all keep within our heart that we have been chosen and we have been selected by Him. That is life's ultimate purpose, meaning, and blessing. God bless and blessings on this Guru Purnima day.
Thank you, sir. We now request our revered Chancellor, Shri B. N. Narasimhamurthy ji, to address all of us.
Most beloved Satguru, very dear brother Srinivas, Srikantamurthy and Venugopal, all our brothers and sisters from various parts of the world, and dear students, boys and girls. I was a warden at the university which was founded by Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, for a little more than a quarter century, little more than 25 years. I've seen thousands of students both at Puttaparthi and Whitefield, boys, and then naturally girls at Anandpur campus. I felt just now I am so fortunate to sit between the two best alumni of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. None other than Satguru. He is #1 alumnus of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, founded by Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai. For #2, there is none else other than Brother Sri Srinivas. When I say this, I say with the authority of having handled 10,000 boys as warden in my life, beginning with Talike, Muddenahalli, Puttaparthi and Whitefield. These are the best alumni. Who are the best alumni? It applies to you also, my dear boys and girls. Who are the best alumni? Are those who adorn positions of high repute, high prestige in the world? Are those who draw salaries, 6, 7, 8-figure salaries? I will say no. Anyone who says, I am grateful to my master, as a student of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, or now all of you are students of Satguru Madhusudan Sai, the best form of gratitude is to dedicate yourself to the mission of the master. That is what Satguru has done. That is what Srinivas has done. I feel so blessed that I know them intimately, both of them very intimately. And it's such a wonderful opportunity for you to rise up to the occasion. Commit yourselves to the mission. This morning, Swami Satguru visited first the Shankaravanam by the side of Satya Sai Vedagurukulam, and then Vedagurukulam itself. And the little students of Vedagurukulam did Pada Puja for Satguru. And I remember 3 great masters on this Guru Purnima day, 3 great gurus, the greatest of the gurus, beginning with Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasastu Swayam Bhagavan is considered very much the very God himself, divine incarnation himself. 3 masters separated by millennia. First is Vyasa. Especially our students don't study much about these 3 great masters who made India, I would say who made Bharat. And then the next master who retained Bharat as it should be. The third, who took the glory of Bharat to every corner of the world. 3 great gurus I very gratefully remembered. Bhagavan Vyasa, 5,000 years ago. His contribution to India, his culture, we don't study. It's unfortunate that our students don't study much in the history books about the people who made this country. It is the greatest misfortune of our country, especially after we won freedom. It's a great misfortune. We don't study about that. Bhagavan Vyasa, 5,000 years ago. Then Adi Shankara, 1,200 years ago. And Swami Vivekananda, 100 years ago. These 3 masters, the great gurus, have done so much for our culture, for our country, because culture is the backbone of our country. India cannot exist without the culture. And their contributions, our students will have to read. Their stories, students have to read. I will just conclude by naming a few books, by studying which you will come to know so much about these 3 great masters. The first is the biography of Vyasa, written as a part of 7-volume Krishnavatara by K.M. Munshi, founder of Bharati Vidya Bhavan. In one of those books, possibly 4th volume or so, how Vyasa was born to a Shudra woman, fisher woman. And then how he grew up, how he became master of the Vedas, then how he classified the Vedas, then how he wrote the great epic Mahabharata, then the 18 Puranas. Can anybody excel his contribution to our country? Next comes Adi Shankara by Krishnamani, a great advocate of Delhi by name Krishnamani has written a very exhaustive biography of Adi Shankara, all our students, even devotees and followers, should study to know about them, their life and their contribution. Then Swami Vivekananda, innumerable books, but the best biography is the biography by Eastern and Western disciples. Now I would like to come to something which is very, very important for all of us. Greatest contributor, Vyasa, 5,000 years ago. Then the greatest sustainer of our culture, but for him, India would not have remained what it is today. Adi Shankara, what he did in his momentous life of just 32 years is quite unimaginable for anybody. And similarly, Swami Vivekananda, after that, I want to say, this will become a part of history. What I have said is history, but what I am going to say is future history. The next personalities who are comparable in their contribution to Indian culture in India are the triple Sai avatar of Shirdi Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, and Satguru Sri Madhusudan. I am looking into future history and saying these words. This is not exaggeration, absolutely no exaggeration. The kind of contribution that Shirdi Baba did during those times, very tumultuous times, and then what Sathya Sai Baba did, and I am telling you, the triple Sai avatar. This contribution is not only for India, it is going to be for the whole world. They are the saviors of mankind. We are going to understand it 100 years down the line. The historians will write this. Historians are going to write this. I have not seen Shirdi Sai Baba. I have seen Sathya Sai Baba, now Satguru. But what Satguru is doing is something, he taking the mission of Shirdi Baba and Sathya Sai Baba to ultimate fulfillment and culmination, to touch every being in the world, whichever country they belong to. That kind of contribution definitely will go down in history in golden letters. You and I are very, very fortunate that we are contemporaries of Satguru Sri Madhusudan Sir. Many of you have not seen Sathya Sai Baba. Fine. But in Satguru, we can see Sathya Sai Baba also. And most importantly, the kind of contribution to the girls' education, women's emancipation, what Satguru is doing in concrete terms, we saw that. We saw that. Finally, I would like to conclude by quoting the last sentence of the Upanishads. I would call it the last sentence of the Upanishads. Last sentence. Yasya deve parabhaktihi yata deve tata gurau tasyaite katitahyarta prakashante mahatmanaha. This is the last word of the Upanishads. Many of you will know that the Vedas are divided into three parts: Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, and Jnana Kanda. Work, worship, and wisdom. Karma Kanda is the Samhita and Brahmana, or the Karma Kanda. Out of the 4 divisions of the Vedas, the first 2 divisions, Samhita and Brahmanas, they constitute the Karma Kanda. And Aranyakas constitute the Upasana Kanda, second one. Upanishads constitute the Jnana Kanda, wherein you realize yourself to be one with the whole universe. You realize yourself to be a divine. But last word of the Upanishad, this is the last word. In fact, it is the last shloka of the Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Yasya deve parabhaktihi yata deve tata guru tasyaite katitakyarta prakashante mahatmanaha. Whatever has been said, whatever wisdom is ensconced in the Upanishads, will be understood by only that person who has devotion to God and who has exactly same devotion to the Guru. Only he will understand, nobody else. That's what the Upanishad says. And we have Satguru here on the Guru Purnima day. And if we can cultivate that devotion, for you boys and girls, it is very easy because he is much elder to you. And he is the only Swami you have seen. Maybe for elders it is slightly difficult, but if we can cultivate similar devotion to God and Guru in the same way, then the ultimate gift of Upanishad, of the experience of oneness with divine and the whole universe, will be experienced by us. With these words, I conclude and pray to Satguru for his divine Guru Purnima message to all of us. Thank you very much. Sairam to you.
Guru Stotram says, Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. It means the one who is groping in the darkness of ignorance. How dark? Timirandhasya, extremely dark, blinding dark. The one who is struggling in that blinding darkness of ignorance. Why? Because their eyelids seem to have been sealed, which they are unable to open and look around. So they are groping in the darkness. To them, he applies the ointment of wisdom in their eyes and allows them to open their eyes and see the truth as it is. So the Guru's role is not to bring the truth from somewhere and show you, not to take you somewhere and show the truth, but to make you see the truth where you are by only helping you to open your eyes, which are otherwise so stuck together that the eyelids cannot open, and so you cannot see. And that is why he is called Guru. Gu is darkness, Ru is the remover of darkness. So actually, the Guru does not add or delete or substitute or replace anything. He just helps us to open our own eyes, open our own ability to see the truth, which though we have, we are unable to utilize it. That's all it is. Are we capable of knowing the truth? Yes. Is the truth there within and without? Yes. Then why are we not able to see it? Because we are unable to get rid of some sticky attachments which do not allow us to see the truth. And this sticky attachment to the world is what Guru removes by applying the ointment of wisdom. And with that, we open the eyes and see the truth as it is. So this is the role of the Guru. That is what Guru Stotram says. The good part of being a Guru is, you don't have to, as I said, transport the truth from somewhere and bring it here to show people. Nor we have to transport people to the truth and show them where the truth is. Right here now, a Guru helps us understand the truth. And that is the job of a Guru. This does not apply to normal teaching, where you have to take the student to the lab or bring the equipment from the lab to the classroom or do something to make the child know about the material worldly knowledge, because it has to be brought from somewhere. But this spiritual knowledge which Guru is capable of teaching, it lies within each one of us. And it only has to be made manifest to us by helping us open that faculty of wisdom and see things as they are. So that is the job that we do. Then we should run only the institutions which teach spiritual education and make them see the truth. That is the Guru's job. As some people told me, why do you put your hand into so many projects? Most of the Gurus don't do this. Why do you take this much of tension? Why don't you mind yourself and why don't you restrict yourself for teaching spiritual teachings to people? I tell them, How will you teach spirituality to somebody who is struggling to make the two ends meet? How do you tell about God to somebody who cannot get an education, a normal education in a school or a college? How do you explain about Atman and Paramatman and Vedantic truths to somebody who is sick and cannot get his body in order? Such a person is incapable of even attending or paying attention to whatever the Guru has to say. So for these times, the role of the Guru changes, not just removing the darkness and showing the truth by spiritually elevating the student or the disciple, but also relieving that disciple of his physical suffering, material sufferings. Only then can the disciple be ready to listen to the higher truths. So our Guru Purnima is not just about celebrating the spiritual traditions of Guru Shishya Parampara, but it is also about providing the necessities of life to those who cannot afford, cannot get it on their own. So this Guru Purnima is a very beautiful confluence of the Atmano Mokshartham and Jagatahitaya. This is the goal of life. Atmano Mokshartham, for the emancipation or liberation of the self. That is the spiritual wisdom. Open the stuck eyes and see the truth within. The other thing is Jagatahitaya. Not just you see the truth, but also you help others to come to a stage by overcoming all the other lower desires, material difficulties, and reach a stage where they are prepared to listen to the truth and go to Atmano Mokshartham. So today's institution's program, the Convocation, on one side provides the education, the Aparavidya. On the other side, they are also trained to learn the Paravidya. So that is the dual role of Guru for today's times. I do not know whether Vyasa Bhagavan had to go and provide medical help, education or food to people. Probably he more or less kind of wrote the scriptures and provided for whatever the knowledge needed for the disciples to write and classify. So also Bhagavan Shankara, whose only job the Guru had given is to write the scriptures and explain it to the people. But for these times, the need of the hour is to also provide for the material needs of those who are suffering and then help them to elevate to a stage where they can also listen to the spiritual truths. So this is a dual role that one has to perform in these times. And this is the role that today's Gurus have to play. And that is what we are doing over here. That is the Guru Purnam part of the discourse. Let me come to the Convocation part now. I'm so glad so many of these children whom I have seen as little boys and girls, because I've been here for quite some time now. And I've seen them join the school or join the early PU college and from there into the graduation. Today I see all these girls and boys as postgraduate students, so confident, so smart, so beautiful. Everybody is so well-mannered. They look so radiant, effulgent, and confident. They were not like this a few years ago. This has happened over the period of time. And that is because of everything that has been provided, the material as well as spiritual requirements. Lot of the material needs have been provided by the devotees and well-wishers from around the world who have done so much without asking. And they took care that whatever I thought should be given to the children is provided for in some way. So on one side, the material needs were met so well. So I am grateful on their behalf, on behalf of their parents who are here, who have come from so many villages and towns today to celebrate this occasion. I am grateful to all the devotees and well-wishers who have provided and supported this mission. And on the other side, the great teachers of our system who have gone out of their way to solve children's problem, to counsel them, to care for them more than their own parents. And those teachers have helped develop them spiritually. And that's why on this day, we have to bow down to both those who have provided for the material comforts and needs and those who have given them the spiritual wisdom. All of them have equally contributed to this great mission of transformation of human beings through education and through healthcare and through any other program that we undertake. But today being Dikshanta Samaroh or Convocation of the university, especially I have to convey this gratitude to all the people who have participated in this and who have made a difference to the lives of so many children who have graduated today. And these children are the beacons of hope for the world. They are the ones who are going to take this mission forward. And they are the ones who are going to provide the same kind of both material as well as spiritual wisdom and whatever the needs and requirements to thousands of children, thousands of downtrodden and poor, and also make them eligible, make them rise and become prepared to receive spiritual truths as well. So this is the mission that we are talking about. 2 days ago or 3 days ago, there were people who came from some very reputed universities. And they were saying, how is it all possible? How are your children joining you all back? And I told all of them, join us back, because they think this is their mission, not my mission and your mission or somebody's mission. This is their mission to do what we have done for them, for other people. And they find this is the best place to be and do. And therefore, so many of them joined back. They were all shell-shocked. And the only word they used is, this is magic. But truth is that this is not magic. This is pure love. Okay, love is magic. That is a different story. But this is magic of love. It's only love that is running the show. This institution is, as was always told, and I always tell, this is by the divine, for the divine, of the divine. This divine only runs this place. I warned them, there would be a rain tomorrow. If the photo outside gets spoiled, who is going to be responsible? Keep the chairs a little inside, I mentioned to them. And then the security, the protocol, they said, no, we'll put the chairs outside. And they informed me, all the chairs have been put outside. Then to look up at the sky and tell, I think the rain god will have to withhold his fury for some time till the convocation ends. And lo and behold, you saw it for yourself. Till the convocation ended and the chief guest returned, the clouds kept quiet. And here the chief guest goes, the helicopter takes off, and there is a downpour, which lasted almost till now. This place is run by the divine, and for a divine purpose. And that divine purpose is to create more divine beings like you. This is the only purpose of this institution, to create more and more divine beings who are going to transform many more people in times to come. And everybody is a participant in this process of transformation. We all should feel very blessed on this day. What can I say more than this on Guru Purnima? The greatest tribute that we can offer to our Guru is to simply follow in his footsteps. And I always say there are two footprints, love all and serve all, that have been left behind. And if we simply walk on the same footprints, we will reach him. Reach him means not a physical person. Again, Guru means Gunatita Ruparahita. Gunatita is beyond all attributes. Ruparahita, he is beyond all the forms. May take a shape, a form, a name, a place, for the sake of doing what needs to be done. But truth is beyond names and forms. So when we walk in the footsteps of love all, serve all, we will reach where that truth is. And that may take time. Some may walk faster, some may walk slower, some may get distracted, look here and there and walk away elsewhere. Then you have to bring them back. Chai patti ka padute, dikshanaku. Have to catch hold of your hands and bring you back to the right path when you run away. And some people said, Swami, whatever it takes, you catch hold and bring it. I told, yes, I will catch your nose, ears, anything to make you come back to the right path. So unless we are focused, we keep focusing, love all, serve all, that's it. Keep walking. In our life, we do this much, we all will attain that ultimate truth, and we all will be transformed. We all will reflect that divinity purely, without any distortion. And that is the purpose of all that we do, whether we run hospitals, schools, Annapurna, convocations, colleges, anything and everything that we do, there is only one purpose behind, to help us all live our life in accordance to the teachings of our Guru, which is to love selflessly and serve selflessly. And as long as we do that, this institution is going to grow. Nobody can stop it. All this is possible only because there is pure love at work over here. And that is so powerful. That Swamiji who came from Sri Ramakrishna Mission, he was telling, you have proven to the world today that selfless love works. You have proven it. People talk about it, speak about it, discuss about it, write about it, that selfless love is very powerful. Here when I come, I see, and you have proven it by whatever you have done, that selfless love does work. Working model, he said, working model of selfless love this is. This is from a Swamiji, a monk of a reputed university. He's a pro-chancellor there. You can imagine they understand that this is what is making this place work, and this is the only reason anywhere things don't work is because pure selfless love is not there. So our strength is our love, our purity. As long as we hold on to it, we are going to prosper, and in the process we'll transform so many more people's lives. ತುಂಬ ಜನ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಪೋಷಕರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಳ ಜನರು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ತಾವು ತುಂಬ ಭಾಗ್ಯವಂತರು, ಅದೃಷ್ಟವಂತರು. ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಮಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಓದ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದಂಥ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಭಗವತ್ ಅನುಗ್ರಹದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದನೇ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗುರ್ತು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದಂಥ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಗವಂತನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಂಥ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೀವನ ಸಫಲವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಮಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನಂದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಆಶ್ವಾಸನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ ಭರವಸೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಭರವಸೆಯಿಂದ ನೀವು ತಿರ್ಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲನ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜೀವನ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆನಂದವಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಸ್ಥಳ ಇದು. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದೊಂದು ಸಿದ್ಧ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಭೂಮಿ. ಯಾವ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಕೂಡ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಕೂಡ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ಜಾಗೃತಿಯಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಭೂಮಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈರ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ಡ್. If you think of positive things, positive results will happen. If you think of negative things, negative also gets fulfilled. Because this is simply a kalpataru here. We thought that the president should come for the convocation. Now, we are not celebrating some 100th year of some institution. We are not some world, at this point of time, we can't call ourselves the topmost institution in the country or even in the state at this point in time. To get a president to attend a convocation of second year convocation, not even like a huge anniversary or a huge event. You go to her 20 days before and tell you must come for Guru Purnima and do the convocation address. And she says, but that date is already booked. Can you give us another date? We will definitely come. And I say that's not possible because Guru Purnima is our tradition. We can't break the traditions. And then the president says, okay, yes, we should not change the traditions. Let me see what we can do. And they change the whole itinerary for us to accommodate our convocation, to bring her here, to address these children and bless them. If this is not divinity and pure love at work, then what else is? All I want to tell all of you is that believe in this love. Don't have any doubt. As long as we are pure and we are unconditionally loving and serving, we can achieve anything in life. Anything can be achieved. World can be transformed. All the problems and sorrows of the world can be removed if only more and more people can believe in this purity, in this power of selfless love. And our children's real graduation will happen only when they have developed this kind of selfless love in their hearts for all. Till then, you are still work in progress. You might have got a degree, material education degree, Aparavidya degree, but Paravidya degree is when your graduation completes, and I'll wait for that day. This is not the day that I wait for. I wait for that day when that Paravidya degree also comes, when each one of you is transformed into divine, when each one of you is capable loving everybody as divine does and serving everybody unselfishly as divine does. That is the day when you really are graduates of our university. So your education is complete only then. Keep that in mind. Never forget this. So I look forward to that convocation once more, where all of you will become not just images, replicas. I'd say you will be clones of divinity, spiritual clones of mine. That is when my mission completes. Then you can take it forward from there. So that's the kind of alumni I'm looking forward to. I have to convey a lot of blessings to all of you for all the hard work. The teachers who have put in a lot of hard work, the management, chancellor, vice chancellor, registrars, department heads, even the peons, the cooks, the drivers, the dhobis, everybody has contributed to your education. And you must always carry gratitude in your heart, and treat them all with respect and humility. That is the hallmark of greatness. That is the hallmark of our alumni. So keeping this in our mind, stay true to your purpose, stay straight, look straight, don't get deviated as you walk on this path. Keep together so that you can help each other walk till the end, and fill your hearts with pure love for all, and dedicate your lives for the service of everyone, especially the downtrodden and the weak, and you will find fulfillment in your life. You will definitely graduate as Paravidya graduates also, and you will definitely become one with the divine. This is again Siddha Sankalpa Bhumi. I am making this Sankalpa that every single graduate of this batch of 2023 will also become my Paravidya graduate someday and attain that divine wisdom, become one with that divine. With that blessing, and a lot of blessings to all parents and all the devotees who have come from around the world. I'm sure you must be tired. And we had to go through a lot of changes and rehearsals here, and a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. So to all of you, I will convey that Guru Purnima blessings are there. May you all follow this path of the Guru. May all of you attain that spiritual wisdom and fulfillment thereby. With these words of blessings, on this Siddha Sankalpa Bhumi, I conclude Guru Purnima celebrations and the Convocation celebrations of the university. Very happy. Boys batch did not get photos, so they can also come and take photos and go. The boys, PG boys first, postgraduate boys. They all went back, is it? No, come first. They did not practice taking photos, that's why I did not give photos. For me, everything has to be practiced. Everything has to be made perfect. ಯೋಗ ಕರ್ಮಸು ಕೌಶಲಮಲ್ವಾ, ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕೂಡ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯದಿಂದ ತಗೋಬೇಕು.
स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे श्रीमदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदेव मंगल आरती अंधुको मंधर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय जय बोलो सद्गुरु श्री मधुसूदन साई जी की जय